Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. To all my returning subscribers, hello, love you, welcome, and welcome to you if you are new. Hi babes, thank you very much for clicking this video. I hope you'll be able to watch this video from the beginning to the end, and I hope you love it and show that by giving me a thumbs up. And I hope you also join my family by pressing the subscribe button and the notification bell, of course, so that the next time I post the video you will be notified. You know what it is already, guysini. I'm doing a story time. So I just remembered what happened a few days ago, not so long ago actually, and I thought, ah man, let me share it. It's not a really long story time, and as I already tell you guys in my story times that I don't live a very adventurous life or a very dramatic life or anything like that. I actually live a simple life. So whenever these kind of dramatic things happen to my life, it's like, of course there are other things that happen, but they are kind of extreme, and I need to like heal from them, and I need to make sure that all parties involved are actually okay with me making that story time, things like that. So I think that will take months and months of recovery, you know, for me to get there. I need to be in a certain position in life. But then anyways, asikoda, we are here. So kazini, here's a story time about what happened to me at my friend's party. So my friend is having a ceremony, right? One of my friends is having a ceremony. We go to the function. Okay, fine. And then the after party comes. That's how we roll, Valerina. Even if we have a birthday, we'll have a normal birthday and happy birthday. Oh yeah, swim. And then we always have an after party. We must always is a must. So okay, fine. The after party comes, lala. Okay, we get off the heels and the dresses and the whole formal thing, and then we get down to the after party, you know. And then some of my friends had already left. Actually, most of them had already left. So I was left with the owner of the function. Let's call her Zama. I was left with Zama, my friend, the one who actually invited us to this whole function that we were at. I couldn't leave because, as I've already mentioned, this happened in Val, so I couldn't leave because I don't live in Val anymore. I live in Germiston. So taxis, by the time the function was done, I couldn't come back home because taxis were it was already dark anyway, so I didn't want to risk going to the rank and finding taxis finished and whatnot. So okay, fine, I'm left with Uzama, Akere, and Uzama and her housemates are doing a party, right? So fine, and now I'm used to Uzama mostly, but then I'm a people's person. I'm really good at socializing. I'm not bad, unless I'm feely, then it's a story for another day. Anyways, okay, sharp. So okay, the after party starts, and then it happens for Zama's sister and the kids. I get. So the kids are like many, and the sister as well. And Zama obviously lives as a student. She lives in a room, obviously. So Kenyan. So we had to live in one of the empty rooms. There was a bed in there. So she said to me, "We're gonna sleep on the floor." So I'm like, "Hey, brah, let's get drunk so that we can be able to sleep." Because I thought she said we're gonna sleep on the floor until there were mattresses, you know, single bed mattresses inside that room. But then anyways, Mugel had bought namakwa. There was like 2 boxes of 2 liters of namakwa. Okay, I say ngena very namakwa saying and I take it slow because it's not nice for me. I take it slow, but yangena, you know, must go to eat. Okay, to some people, to me, poof. Hi, anyways, okay, gumnandi. So I meet this guy, ne? When I meet this guy, ola also compromising, whether utlaka Spedi, whether utlaka Tsonga, utlaka si Zulu, utlaka si Inyena, he always responds either ka English or ka Xhosa, ne? Okay, retla meet ka Xhosa guy. Okay, fine. So Xhosa guy, how did we really start interacting in Aliena? I don't remember how it happened, but it was me with this other Zulu guy and him, the Xhosa guy. So now we were talking about tribes, you know, how different tribes are. He's saying that he believes his tribe is the best. Like Maxhosa are the best. They're the best in everything. They're the best in taking care of a woman. They're the best in sexually satisfying a girl. They're the best in yonkinto, basically keeping and maintaining a relationship. They're the best in kissing. They're the best. Like he's claiming that they're the best in everything. Yeah, bro? So I'm like, bro, that's impossible. That's impossible. Not all of you guys, obviously. Like I think namanye ama culture nabanye khona abantu iya ngomuntu kahle kahle lento le ayingi ukuthi umXhosa or yini. And he was like, nah, hi umXhosa qha. Okay, so it was that kind of a thing. So every time I would go out, maybe for fresh air, because we were inside the sitting room, every time I'd go out for fresh air, Mugai would also follow out. The first time I went out, I was going to fill my glass, and then he was also going to fill his glass because we were drinking the same thing. We came back. The second time when we went out, we went to go fetch, because the first box of Namaka was finished. So we went to go fetch the other box, and it was like an innocent talk and stuff like that. And then he started asking me, yeah, so when is Xhosa usazela because so I tell him, I'm multilingual. I'm very multilingual. And then he asked me, Tony, when I tell him, I'm not even Xhosa, I'm not Zulu, I'm not any of that. I'm just really good at interacting with people in different languages. Okay, fine, we come back, né? When we come back, it's loud now. People are drunk now. People are dancing. So Safika Nati said join. Get jiva. So I'm like, this is slippery. Someone is gonna fall. Let me go get a mop so I can wipe here. So I go out. Guy sees me going out. He runs after me. Okay. Not even far from the door, literally 5 steps from the door. He grabs me by my waist. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because now, listen, Kona baby girl, we're gonna call her baby girl, ne? Kona baby girl in the party. They live in the same house and they're dating each other, Yena and Xhosa guy, ne? So baby girl is inside in the party. Baby girl can decide to get fresh air or water or whatever, or go to her room any minute, any second. Guy is there busy grabbing my waist. I'm like, what how? I asked him, Vele, man, what are you doing, bro? And then it's like, hi, he hasn't only Yankaza, jonga, mamela, and Funachi, kissing, hi. I'm like, dude, are you out of your freaking mind? Your girlfriend is literally in there. Like, that door, that one day, she's in there and she could walk out any minute. Oh, when he was asking me, who am I dating and stuff like that, I told him, like, yeah, it's a Xhosa guy. His dad is actually Xhosa, so that makes him a Xhosa. And then he's like, how long? And I'm like, yeah, it's been actually 9 to 10 years. He's like, what? You see, I told you, I'm a Xhosa. And then he felt like he had proven a point or something like that. I don't know if telling him all of that actually made him to be kind of attracted to me, or because, guys, you know, alcohol makes people do different kind of things. I don't know. I've never reached to that level. Now I'm always alert. I see everything I'm doing when I'm drunk, or maybe it's because I've never been to that stage. Anyways, moving right along, guys. So I'm like, dude, you making me think twice. I thought you said Xhosa men are the best, so that means my man is also doing the same thing la khona, ne? Somehow he kind of snaps out of it. When he snaps out of it, he's like, okay, askis asambi. I'm like, yeah, sure, asambi. We go. It's like, we are people. I'm like, I landimop, pretty wine, so dingisula. We went slandimop, and then after I took the mop, he's like, ndikape, it's like ndikape. You check out umganwam ubawulele or kwenzala ntoni. I'm like, okay, cool. We go in, we go check on the friend. So now it's like, how's yabo Zama? It's kitty passage, and then it's rooms going in, you know. So we went in through a passage, through another passage. Get it? In Jigga again. You get it, most cool. So now it's at the corner of the Jigga. We're there. So now I'm against the wall like this, waiting for him to finish Galoko. Hi, we are kokota. Bafo. He listens and he's like, "Hey man, I hear a girl's voice." I'm like, "You're probably disturbing. If there's a girl's voice, was I'm jonga before uyolala uba ugrandi na." And then it's like, okay. And then I'm like, "Let's go." Okay. Guy. Immediately ajiga uyandonsa. Wenza ntoni? Grabs me by the waist again. This time around, I'm against the wall and I'm unable to push him. So now Umuka is all over my face, all over my face. It was literally this close, and I'm like, this is not me. I don't even feel this guy. Like but it's not about feeling or anything like that. I'm just not that person. I'm like, dude, no, man, no. So now I'm there like, no, mamela. I'm trying the trick that I used outside to use this manipulation that you're actually making me sad. You're making me think that my man could be doing the same. Wara. It's not working. He's busy, mamela. I'm like, no, man, mamela. How? I'm so busy, and I'm here, mamela. I'm pushing him like, mamela. He's pushing me, pulling my neck, and I'm there like, oh no, wait, can I tell you something? Listen, now you're busy. Hi, man, mamela, it's just the keys. Hey, mamela. We are looking at each other. Remember what I said? I said it's a passage coming in, and then it goes this side, and then it goes in again, and we are there. We were still standing there. Someone comes from this side. I don't know if she was holding a big glass or she was holding a plate or what happened, but I'm wet. I look at the guy, he's worse. I think the water was aiming at him because he's grabbed onto me. Now I also got wet. Unless the aim was to pour the both of us. But then shwa. And then she's like, and then she walks away. And I'm like, what just happened? The guy leaves me. He's like, shit. He leaves me and then he runs after her. Babe, babe, and I'm just there like, what just happened? What just happened? And like, what just happened? Now I'm stressed. I'm like, first of all, the girl doesn't like me. Why doesn't she like me? The first time I went to Zama's house, it was Zama's birthday. So they had a little function. Her and a housemate, they combined their birthday together. So, excuse me, they had a little party happening there. So now, my friend came and she did her nails, but she just put the tips. So now she needed Q-Tex to close it because she didn't get enough time to finish off her nails. So we asked if she had Q-Tex and she said, yeah, let me say nail polish. We asked if she has nail polish and she said yes. So when it was time for her to give us the nail polish, she keeps on making herself busy. Like, what's all? I'm like, I can do this. Please go fetch the nail polish. We are for busy. She's ignoring us. I'm like, man, fuck, why doesn't she just talk if she doesn't want to? Hi man, if I found the Q-Tex, and then I think she got pissed at me there. But then she was acting, she was throwing tantrums, and I didn't understand why she was doing that. Because first of all, we asked her if she had, and she's like, yeah, what color? She's like, white. We're like, okay, yeah, it's fine. She doesn't mind white. Her hands are nice, so white will be fine. Mugel now we as exhale. And I mean, I'm not the type to be feeling inside. Now I spoke. My friends know I talk now. I was like, hey, leave. Yeah, and then I left. I think she didn't like me from there because even when we came to the function that Zama did, we were late, so we walked through. They were in the kitchen helping with the food. We greeted. They all kept quiet. Lala. But then I didn't care. So now it was worse. Fuck, come on. On top of her not liking me, now this happens. Really. Hi. Anyways, I walk after them slowly. And then when I got outside, at least they had disappeared. I don't know to where. I go straight inside. It's around 2 a.m. then. I go straight inside. I fetch Zama. I'm like, bruh, I want to go to bed. And she's like, what's going on? You look like you saw a ghost. I started telling her everything. I'm like, what should I do? Should I just leave it like that? Should I go to bed? What should I do? She's like, I suggest we find the girl and then you explain to her what had happened and then it's up to her if she believes you or not. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea actually. As much as I know she doesn't like me, I don't want her hating me though. And then, okay, fine, we left and we looked for her. We didn't find her. Just when we decided, okay, we're going to bed now, there she is. She turns up. When she turns up, I'm like, hey babe, listen, I don't know if you want to hear me out or not, but I really need to, you know, let you know nothing had happened. I honestly didn't do anything. Please don't hate me for nothing, and I have my own mans that I love, so I'm not even there. I think he was just too drunk. He was forcing to kiss me. He asked for a kiss, and she's like, she was busy saying, don't worry about it. No, it's fine. No, I understand. It's not you. When I said he asked for a kiss, Kimosu to the girl. Baby girl, Kimosu. Emma Mo. No, Kimo page. Emma Mo. Grrr. I'm like, where is she going now? No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that. Grrr, mo tufur. Alata mo guy. Atla mo twer. Wa mo khokha. Yeah, say what you just said. I'm like, guys, like, babe, dukalele, bendiofuna imopu, you know, the girl is like, hey, don't lie, mopu, chiki, you're looking for a friend, chiki, na. And mind you, she saw me. I was the one that was holding the mop with one hand. It was actually in between my legs. It was here. When he started doing his funny things, I was busy pushing him, so the mop was there. But then after she threw the water, I was holding the mop like. And she's like, hi, or when I kiss, and when you're saying you were fetching the mop, what is what actually? I'm like, oh, he said he fetched the mop. So I'm like, babes, listen, I'm drunk. He's drunk. It's loud in here. The music is kind of loud. So I didn't hear him properly. Maybe that's what he was saying. So maybe he came a little too close. So I thought he was saying Okupa kiss. I was creating some silly story right there and then, and I think the girl saw. Because honestly, I didn't know what to do, guys. When I talked to my best friend about this, she was like, you did wrong. You were supposed to tell the truth. And at that time, now I thought I was doing the right thing because, come on, what was I supposed to do? Tell the truth in front of him? Come on, be like, you're lying, you're asking for a kiss. Because I did tell her that I do not want you guys to fight. Because be happy, we're gonna be happy, everything's gonna be fine. So on my account. Because I'm not even there. I am funny, I am feely. You don't even have to worry about that. None of this nonsense is ever gonna happen. Okay, started crying. Guy is there explaining into engekho. I'm just there like, I don't know. I'm looking at Zama like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. When she started crying, she left. When she left, I just pushed the guy. I'm like, yo, freaking idiot, go after her, run after her. Only then, king, ka-ching, yeah, lighter. And then he runs after the girl. And then that was the last time I actually saw them both, because we went to bed and around 20 to 7 I was out of that house. I didn't even bath, literally. My friend's boyfriend came to fetch me because he was going to the same place I was going. So he came to fetch me with the car and then I left. So no one, okay, well, I wouldn't say no one, but none of them kind of saw me because I left early, and I'm very happy about that. So yeah, guys, that's the little story time that I have. It's a little drama that happened in my life, and it kind of took me off guard because I hardly get into dramatic things, guys. I avoid them by all means unless they bring themselves to me. Like this one, honestly, there was no way I could have avoided this. I did avoid it, but then something else happened. She had to show up. If she didn't show up, none of this would have happened. But then I don't blame her. The guy is in the wrong. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little story time of mine. Please don't forget to give me some love by liking this video, commenting whatever that you'd like to say, sharing the video if you can. Let's come share la marayena, you know, share it to your other friends, not to baby girl. But then anyways, even if you can share it to baby girl, that's okay. I don't mind her finding out what had happened. It's true, Pofu. It's the truth. That's what had happened. I mean, that's what happened, guys. Anyways, do come back for my next video. Until next time, I am out of here.